and the pets are here getting their treats. I'm running late, so hopefully you're running late too and you can still join me. Good morning. So today is Monday, June the 3rd, and I hope you had a fantastic weekend. There goes Hobie wanting to get out, of course, as usual, as soon as we get started. So let me use my little handy dandy umbrella with the sock around the curled handle of the umbrella so that it doesn't make a loud clinking noise on the door handle, and I can grab the door handle and push it back with my little prop umbrella so I can reach the door. So that is my ingenious method for reaching the door from my chair because I can't reach it. So I had to navigate the oh, can anyone hear me? Make sure that I can be heard. I want to make sure that my Bluetooth is not connected to my phone. Maybe I should check that because I'm losing all my peoples. Okay, I'm going to check this. Let's see if I can check it while I am filming. I don't know if it goes black for you. Okay, it doesn't look like my Bluetooth is going, so that's a good thing. So, good morning. Okay, there goes Theo. Theo wants out too. So again, getting my handy dandy little umbrella. Okay, buddy. And there you go. Good morning. Okay, so welcome. I see 3 people are here. 1 thumbs up. Thank you. So I've made good progress on my project. I can stay a little later since I'm here a little later if you're interested. So I have made some good progress on my project. Ooh, so this is how it's turning out. I've got about 8 or so inches, maybe. So if a piece of paper is 8.5 by 11, here's my feeling wheel. So, okay, 10 inches. 10 inches. 8.5 by 11. Okay, almost 11 inches. Okay, and here's my feeling wheel. Good morning. Yay, you caught alive because I'm running late, which is fine. It's Monday. It's been a day already. It's been a day already. Anyway, here's where I'm at. So I'm enjoying the randomness of the color pooling, and I find that in terms of the stitching, I don't love the sparkly sections. Good morning, Linda. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. I don't love the sparkly sections to crochet because the gauge squishes down. The gauge goes down on the slippery part. Like that yarn is just thinner and it slides more, so it pulls tighter. But I think the sparkly is absolutely necessary in the fabric. So I'm cool with it. You can see that pink like right there in the middle of your screen is sparkly. There's blue over here that's sparkly. So that is so necessary in this fabric, I think. But I do find that I look forward to more cottony parts when I am doing the actual stitching. But for the overall look, the sparkle, the shiny viscose is just really necessary. So I'm really happy with it. And I might even go with this shirt. So maybe this shirt needs to be part of my capsule wardrobe. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Janice. Hello. Hi, Linda. Good morning, Marie. Do I try to loosen my gauge when I get to the sparkly bits? Not really, but I have to be more careful because those stitches will tighten so much that when I go back for the next forward pass of my Tunisian, they can disappear and I can miss those posts if I'm not careful. Like especially the Tunisian pearl. So I'm doing Tunisian simple Tunisian pearl all the way across, and I had a foundation of honeycomb stitch for a few rows, and then now I'm doing alternating Tunisian simple, Tunisian pearl. And when I get to a Tunisian pearl that was in a slippery section on the row before, it almost disappears. So it's really hard to find it on the next row. And so I just have to be careful to make sure to catch it. I don't know if I can even show it to you, but it kind of disappears. So you just have to be careful to check it. Good morning. Good morning. No, I was running late. It's Monday. It's been a day already. So no, things are fine. Everybody is well. I'm need to be grateful and positive. Yeah, absolutely. I also went and looked for this yarn this weekend just because remember I was curious. This is Louisa Harding, and this is I think it's a Girandola, Girandola, I don't know. um Pinwheel of color is what this yarn is. And I went searching for it on the website because that's where I bought it. Maybe, gosh, it's maybe been 3 years now since I bought it, maybe even 4, because I think I was originally thinking of it for a baby sweater for baby Marley, who is now 4 or will be 4 next month. And I couldn't find it on their website. And so I did a quick search of the Louisa Harding yarns just randomly, and I couldn't find that variety, except I found one green variety on eBay for like 27 bucks. So I'm very sorry to use a yarn that is going to be not accessible. You tried the Tunisian honeycomb from one of my videos and loved it. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is even easier than that, Bonnie. So, and you don't have to put the Tunisian honeycomb for the first couple rows, but I thought that I was going to do that the entire way. But then I just thought it was too much. It was too busy for that busy yarn. And so but I did want some texture on there. So that's why I downgraded my texture to Tunisian Simple Tunisian Pearl. And I think this was a really good solution. And then I'll go ahead and do the honeycomb on the other end for like 3 rows to balance it out. But I think it does offer a little bit of stability, which I think is a good thing. So I'm not mad about it. Anyway, I'm sorry to do a yarn and show you a yarn that might not be accessible to get. If anybody knows of a comparable yarn, I mean, it's pretty unique. It's pretty fantastic. But like, good morning, Brian. Good morning. But it's a pretty fantastic yarn. If you know of anything comparable, please comment below this video. Not right now in the comments, but after the video is published, that way everybody can see it, because I just don't know like where else someone could get a yarn like this. And I don't want you to break the bank. Obviously, $27 a ball is a lot. So, I mean, you like it, but maybe not that much. You're a sucker for watching interesting patterns develop. That's awesome, Bonnie. And I often do change my mind a lot. So I need to be able to pivot a little bit and allow myself permission to change my mind. And that's one of the things that works for me. So I like seeing the pattern develop too, because it kind of develops right before my eyes in a way. So anyway, I don't know where else to buy the yarn. It is a UK based yarn, Louisa Harding. I even went to their website and didn't see it, but I admit I didn't poke around for too long. But um, I I don't know where to get anything like it. So if you can find it, I guess maybe on Ravelry, you might be able to get some from somebody's stash. I don't know if I'm going to use all 3 balls. It's a huge amount of yardage. It's like 600 yards a ball. So I don't know if I'm going to use all 3 balls. We'll see. But in the meantime, um, it's fun. I'm not bored yet. I'm enjoying it. It's like just just interesting enough to keep my attention, but easy enough that I can do like while I'm listening to books or while I'm watching TV or something. So that's a good pattern for me. Unfortunately, with the Tunisian and the way the slippery parts kind of settle in, I really have to look at it, to find those spots. So I can't really do it while I'm in meetings. So darn, I'll have to find something else to do in meetings. So maybe that's what I should do this morning. So my baby blanket stack is developing hugely back there. And so I really desperately putting it out to the universe that I want to do the baby books as soon as possible. And I know I've been saying that for like 2 years now, and it drives me crazy because I really, I wonder what my, as a therapist, what would I say to myself? I'd say, what is the obstacle to reaching your goal? And I just thought that it's like, huh, what's my obstacle? What's in the way of me reaching my goal? Is it self-doubt? Is it fear? I mean, I guess partly I'm worried that I'll do it and it won't be worth the effort and I'll make like $12 because that happens all the time in crochet. Um, there's always the fear that I'll put it out there and finish it and then there'll be an error in it somewhere and I'll be like, oh man. So there's that fear. There's the fact that I am still waiting on my tech editor who's had some life events. Maybe life gets in the way. It does, Linda. It doesn't always have to be a big obstacle. Um, for our family, I know a lot of other families when kids like go to college, there's a huge like empty nest thing and there's a void of time and you suddenly have like all this time on your hands. And I'm laughing because that is not me. Like I feel like I'm just as busy as before. But then again, I'm also working a lot more now that the kids are away. But the kids still, I still want to be involved in the kids' lives a lot. Like Patrick doesn't really need me, but I try to be involved as much as I can. I want to know what his day-to-day life is like, and I want to ask him how his test went, and I want to ask him like how was D&D last night. Like I want to keep tabs, keep in touch. And Mara's the same way. It's like we play the same video games, we watch a lot of the same shows. So I'm like, I'm very involved, you know. And then there's other things that are needed there with her illnesses, but she's very self-sufficient. She really doesn't need me, but I do want to stay involved. So this whole empty nest thing of like you'll have plenty of time. It's like where not if so so I'm grateful to be so busy with people I love, um but I also wish I had the balance of being able to do more crochet the way I want to. um when I was a full-time crocheter and a stay-at-home mom, I was super grateful for that opportunity to be a full-time crocheter and a full-time mom. And I knew that those days would not last forever. And I do miss being a full-time crocheter for sure. I do miss that because essentially I'm kind of lazy and I like to sit around and crochet and watch TV and listen to books. But at the same time, crochet is not lazy, of course. It's super productive. You make usable gifts and items that are necessary for people for warmth and comfort and or animals or whoever you're making for, even if it's making for yourself, at least they're functional. It's not, you know, I'm not making some craft that can't function or provide some kind of benefit. Of course, art for art's sake is wonderful too. And if you can create visual art or music or dance that like entertains people and takes people away from the moments of life, that's also super productive. Anyway, um, your niece's baby shower was Saturday and she was over the moon that the only handmade gift out of 60 guests was your crocheted baby blanket. Marie, that is wonderful. I'm so glad for you. That I'm so glad that she recognized your gift for what it was. Yay, great job. Great job. So she was crochet worthy. Love that. Love that. So the only pitfall about the baby blankets is people are like, oh, it's too nice to use them. It's like, no, please use them. They're supposed to be used. Wash it. If it gets dirty, throw it in the washing machine. It's okay. If it gets ripped, I'll make another one. It's not a big deal. Like, it's okay. We can find, you know, we can work this out. So I hope that she uses it. Your sister said frame it. I was like, no. Marie, absolutely. Take a nice photo of the baby with it and frame that. And then use the blanket. Use the blanket. Absolutely. So yes, Yeah. Yeah. That would be the most wonderful thank you gift. Thank you for your gift. It would be if she took a picture of the baby with the blanket and presented it to you with a thank you card. That would be like, oh, all worth it. All 40 hours of work or whatever it was. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So if you can find a comparable yarn to the one I'm working with, somebody go on a scavenger hunt and see if you can find it. Put it in the comments below this video. And other than that, tomorrow I believe I haven't even opened my work computer yet, is a should should be a before 9 a.m. The rest of this week, I think. So I'll keep you posted. But tomorrow, I'm like 90% sure it's a 5-minute crochet podcast before, right, a couple minutes before 9 a.m. on Tuesday, June the 4th. So I will see you then. I hope you have a fantastic day full of relaxing and valuable use of your time, however you choose to spend it. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.